MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Drew Smyly will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W. And I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in center field, Carlos Gomez, Mr. Excitement. He'll go climb a wall, make a play, shake it on you, let you know he caught it, and then throw it in with a smile.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And the pitch on 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out.
Batting third, right fielder, Mariano Lester.
At the plate, Mariano Lester. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. There goes Jay. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Jay rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
He's set, and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Adam Wainwright is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gene Segura.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. To short. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Here's Ryan Braun now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that misses for ball 1.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Wainwright gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Lester is there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Ready now, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So digging in now, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Here's Chris Davis now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a dive. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Just late. He's safe. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Scooter Jeanette.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Standing in now, Desmond Seaver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Two and 0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, John Jay. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Up next for
Good
the
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Mariano Lester, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Settling in now, Oliver Ibarra. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Oliver Ibarra.
Ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box, Drew Smiley. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
9.
You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lester. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His guys lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibarra will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Digging in for his second at bat, Yadier Molina. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes ball 1. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Peralta on his way to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette ranging into shallow right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th. Center fielder Carlos Gomez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lester racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. His second home run of the series as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Ryan Braun.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lester going back on it. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Wainwright gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. In there, 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Will Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Desmond Seaver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Desmond Seaver.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Oliver Ibarra. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Phil Fowler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Phil Fowler.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Gene Segura.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-0 now. Carlos Gomez is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Now a throw over. And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Carlos Gomez, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals 2. Tom Borzolani takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Tom Borzolani.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman number 13,
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
D-Rock.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Mariano Lester. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Matt Adams now. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ibarra is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck, there's Mike Napoli. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hard on the ground towards short, and Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jason Mott takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
In now, Mike Napoli, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The second baseman, number 2, Scooter Gennett.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Adams is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next,
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Desmond Seaver, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Hollins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
Rene Beltran will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Ibarra comes up with it, and he's retired 1 away.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box score, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ready for another shot now, Colton Wong. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Matt Holliday.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a fastball just a bit up. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. John Jay will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
The 2-2 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 3. Lincoln Lawler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lincoln Lawler.
Digging in and looking for more, Oliver Ibarra. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Oliver Ibarra.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop Peralta. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher Rene Beltran.
In now, Rene Beltran. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Gene Segura standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains 5-3. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 13, Matt.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Now in the box, Mariano Lester. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a line drive. Caught at first by Napoli, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. In there for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yadier Molina. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Ryan Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Ryan Webb.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Gomez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Heading for second here is Gomez. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Mike Napoli now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 1-0 delivery. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
First and second here with nobody out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to him.
Carlos Martinez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Mark Mauer.
Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20. Jonathan Lucroy.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2, here it comes. Slow grounder to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cardinals 3. Jackson Brown comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jackson Brown. Leading off for St. Louis, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Too low, 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And look out, World Series. Here come the Milwaukee Brewers. They are champions of the National League.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Will Smith. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.